Hello and welcome to Gerald Ford Stadium in Dallas, Texas, the home field of the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Cardinals will kick this deep to get us going. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Grab behind the line. It's Harden. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try? Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller, taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
It's a booming punt, showcasing the leg strength. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looking for some space. It's Brown. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down, so you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
To throw, it's Moss. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The Cardinals will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Gets it out quickly to the left side. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Trying to find room. It's Harden. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
To to avoid another punt here in the second drive, they got to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Love to see a quarterback who looks for a matchup on third down. Sees his go-to guy who's got a favorable matchup, gets the ball to him for a first down.
The Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Jennings. He gets loose. Jukes to get free. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And the Mustangs moving quickly down the field here. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. And here's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, SMU.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Moss. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Gonna run it. It's Brown. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the cortical. Stop him for a loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Looking to pass. It's Moss. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Louisville. They couldn't stop him there. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Grab behind the line, it's Hudson. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
And that's a 1st down.
Caught behind the line. It's Hudson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Breaks an open space. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Short completion, a 3rd down play coming up. To throw, it's Jennings. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
The Mustangs will line up to boot it away. Second punt now. His first was a beauty. Oh, it lands just short of the goal line, but bounces in for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. On the run, it's Brown. Tackle made after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that 1st down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. A quick shoot. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Cardinals are going to keep this drive rolling. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Important 2nd down play coming up.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score tied.
And as we move to the 2nd quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Moss. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and he makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Using his legs, it's Brown. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
1st and 10 now for the offense. They'll feed the back again. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner steps out to arc football right there. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st down, it's play action. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton.
The first down pass was complete to the wideout. Gain of 6. Brings up 2nd down.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Dropping back. It's Jennings. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
And the Mustangs will send their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
This is an absolute boomer of a punt. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Brown. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. Hands off to the left. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down play coming up. A handoff to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Moss. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that 1st down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second down after that completion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
He's tackled at the 24-yard line. Third down coming up.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the clear.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Moss. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Ball handed to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've gone for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it from the gun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. Great cut there. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
And the Mustangs churn out another first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Knight. In the clear at the 25. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Great cut, they whiff on him. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Mustangs will line up here on 1st down and goal. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now.
Is on for the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score SMU 21.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he was trying to throw into.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Back to pass. It's Moss. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to throw it again. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Back to throw. It's Moss. Running back grabs it on a screen. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The field goal is good.
That makes the score SMU 21, Louisville 13.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He makes the grab. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Knight. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Grab near the sticks, it's Cooper. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains, first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Mustangs will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kickoff will be a return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Lacey. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Second down coming up.
Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
The Cardinals will line up to punt it away. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. He breaks free. Has the first down and more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
Solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 49. First down. QB decides to keep it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Harden. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Brought down at the 46-yard line. Third down coming up.
That run sets up a critical third down play. To the air, it's Jennings. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and it's incomplete and very nearly intercepted. They waste an opportunity for a much-needed takeaway there. The Mustangs will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he drives the punt deep. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab. It's Bell. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. It's a quarterback keeper. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And the Cardinals will line up on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, it's Moss. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Cardinals will bring their punt team onto the field. He's getting a workout here. It's his 5th punt of the night. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. So the drive begins with the offense back up at the 2-yard line. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run the option. And not even a chance to pitch that one. He's brought down in the backfield.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Trying to find some room. It's Harden. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And look at this punt. Just boomed it deep. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. Back to throw. It's Moss. Quick catch over the middle. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough. enough for the first.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
That completion makes it second and short. They'll try the right here. Tackled, but first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Over the middle, it's Bell.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
That completion makes it second and short. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
First and goal, handoff. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. Dropping back, it's Moss. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he runs it into the end zone. And those 2 points will tie the football game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Using his legs, it's Harden. Powers through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He finds some space across the 30. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, we know this guy can spin it, but you can't forget about his wheels, too. That's another first down for this offense, and they are feeling it.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Maryland. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Mustangs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Jennings. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. Enough to move the six there. Sets up first and goal at the 7.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
The Mustangs hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. They'll try to power it in right up the middle.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Throwing off play action. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback.
The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And this one will be fair caught. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Grab behind the line, it's Harden. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for some space. It's Harden. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pass rush closing in. Grab near the sticks. It's Harden. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a 1st down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And the Mustangs have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Hudson.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Watson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle, it's Collins. The ball is loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. To throw, it's Moss. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. What a catch! Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Cardinals pick up enough yardage for a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Play fake, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here it is, 1st and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead. To throw, it's Moss. It's a quick grab. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, I love how they keep trusting their quarterback. Nice job of getting a completion, positive yards. Now we got 2nd and goal, critical time in this game. I would keep trying to find those one-on-one matchups and let the quarterback find a way to get the ball in the end zone.
Back to throw again. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Louisville. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Is on for the extra point.
Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the 4th.
That makes the score Louisville 28, SMU 27.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. And he's brought down at the 12. That's perfect position to start the drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Oh, and he dropped it over the middle and some traffic there. Now brings up 3rd down.
You know how it is on these slant routes. They're much quicker than maybe the receiver's anticipating. To me, it looked like he misjudged this one, and he simply couldn't bring it in.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
The Mustangs will have to kick it away. And he'll come on for his 6th punt tonight. And look at the leg strength, a booming punt. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Play action here on 1st down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, as an offensive coordinator, it's not just about the execution that you're thinking about. You got to be thinking about this clock. So is it worth running the football, maybe not picking up the 1st down, but keeping that clock moving? And if you're going to throw the ball, it better be a high percentage throw to keep the receiver in bounds.
They're going to run it. It's Brown. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the 2nd half. This back had a great 1st half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
And the Cardinals will line up to kick it away. Kick is away. Excellent directional punting headed toward the sideline. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. A screen to the wide receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Some hard running there through a tackle. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple of yards.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And they'll give it to the back. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a 1st down.
The Mustangs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Breaks free. Here we go. go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Second down, looking to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency, and that's a great example that he's up to it.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
Pulls it in. It's Harden. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, I love to see this. Nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing by checking it down to his back, who's dangerous in the open field, picks up some really good yards, but that clock is still a big factor here.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they looking deep down the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Mustangs. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. To throw, it's Jennings. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He makes it into the end zone with a two-point conversion. That makes it a touchdown lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his man. It's Andrews. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
It's a small gain by the fullback, but nice to see him and his hands make a play.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Andrews. The offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Try to pick up the third and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
On the receiver.
Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated them.
And that's going to wrap it up for Kirk.